Welcome guys to another video here on the Man United Daily YouTube channel, and in this video I want to talk about United's first tour match against Club America, where United defeated the Mexican side 1-0. I thought overall, just my recap quickly before we talk in any detail, that United I thought played quite a lot of good stuff, and I think it's promising that the new signing deemed to have bedded in very well. I thought overall, just a great start to the tour. I mean, all these games, although we're going to play much more serious European competitors in coming weeks, it showed that the fitness is obviously going well, and I think the result is not going to be that important, because we all know last year, where we won every single game on tour, that didn't necessarily translate into success at home. So although the results was quite encouraging, and yesterday's game and performance was quite encouraging, all it matters is that we transferred that sort of like positive vibes into the game against Tottenham on the start of the Premier League campaign. So going into more detail, Lirangal, he stated that he was going to do two teams, one for the first half, one for the second. So in the first half we saw Darmian, Schneiderlin and Memphis, as he's going to be called now, starting for the first time in a red shirt of United, and Schneiderlin was the one who impressed me the most in the first half. I mean, just a fantastic performance, broke up play every single time. Obviously he got the winning goal after 5 minutes, where he outjumped fellow midfielder and looped the ball back into the other side of the goal. So that was a fantastic start by Schneiderlin, and I thought his competitiveness and combative qualities really shone through that first half, and there was other good performances. I mean, Memphis was very, very encouraging, a few good touches. I mean, I think he was a bit over eager to show what he is really all about to United fans who perhaps don't follow the Eredivisie that much, and obviously none of us have seen that many games of him live, but we all knew about his qualities. But a couple of times where his decision process kind of like he had tunnel vision, and he wanted to grab the glory headlines in order to promote himself that bit further, whereas in a couple months time he probably would have popped it off to Ashley Young on one occasion where Ashley Young was free space and bearing down on goal. So that was the most encouraging thing from the first half. Darmian I thought was very, very good. Defensively very sound. Attacking wise, he didn't do too much spectacular stuff, but like I said, early days, and it's all about fitness, and I thought his defensive quality came up good. So all very encouraging. I thought another good performance was by Sam Johnston, who started the first half. David Hayward was not involved at all during the match because he picked up a slight knock, but I thought Sam Johnston was very assured. Obviously Club America didn't have a shot on target, I believe, until the 54th minute of the match, so Sam Johnston wasn't that tested, but I thought his kicking was really good, and his overall sort of like sweeping, and also a couple of times where he had to deal one-on-one situation, he did very, very well. So 22 years old, still have plenty of time, and it will be hard pressed to say that he should be the number one, because I don't think he will be, but I think he will be my choice of number two for now, given the uncertainty of Victor Valdez. I thought Lindegaard was pretty poor in the second half. His distribution was really came up short, I believe, so, and his decision making process was really rusty. So was expected, I guess, because he hasn't played for like a year. So Sam Johnston, definitely another promising performance on the night, or the morning should I say. I stayed up I went to sleep, had a nap from about 11 to about 3 o'clock, woke up at 3:30 in the morning here in the UK time, watched the match, and I still haven't had a nap during the day yet, and it's approaching 6:10 in the evening here in the UK. So it's been a very, very long day, but all worth it. I mean, at the weekend I'm not going to be able to do the game against San Jose Earthquakes. I'll just have to record it because I've got work in the morning. But again, yeah, going back to the game, I thought very, very good. And if you haven't caught it, then go on YouTube, search for it. I'm sure there's gonna be a version there somewhere. If not, go on to my Twitter page, and there's some links that people has been retweeting on there. And onto the second half, I thought the main starting point of it is obviously the debut of Bastian Schweinsteiger, who still looks to me very weird in a United shirt. He did all the neat and tidy things, but I think his preferred role now is the number 6 role. So him and Herrera sat deep in order to receive the ball off the back four, and just to build up and begin play from that deep playmaker role. And I thought that was a pretty nifty shift from the both of them. Like I said, not spectacular by any means, but solid enough and promising. And it confirms that the competition we can have in that central place is going to be absolutely massive. And I don't think I should say that I think we won't be physically, undermined anymore in the bigger matches, where I think at times Chelsea, where Matic really kind of like had his stance on a game, and I thought with the combination of Schneiderlin in the first half and Schweinsteiger in the second, we definitely have enough muscle power in order to combat any team out there, basically. The other thing of note, I thought in the second half, the front four was pretty exciting. Had Lingard, Januzaj, Andreas Pereira, who was really, really outstanding for periods of the second half, and James Wilson, all academy products, and all performed really, really well. Very enthusiastic, as you would expect for young players who want to impress the manager in order to press their case for the coming season. Obviously, Januzaj probably has more of a point to prove, I guess, because of his, the way he burst onto the scene, and the last season has been a bit, he stalled a little bit, but I have no doubts in my mind that he has all the qualities in order to become a top player. All he has to do is, develop physically, and that just takes a few years in order to fill out that sort of like lanky, languid, style that he has. So I have no doubts about that. The other thing was perhaps in the fence at left back, where I thought Tyler Blackett was a bit off in his positioning. He, we all know, he's predominantly prefers to play at centre back, but in this Louis van Gaal era, you have to be flexible enough in order to get any sort of opportunity in the first team. And I thought multiple times he kind of like came in too close to his man without having or confirm or take on his responsibility as a left back and chase runners for midfield, and Andreas Pereira had to help him out on multiple occasions. So that was probably the one thing that's probably a bit sort of like concerning. I would say that the Tyler Blackett just looked a bit very, very rusty, and his concentration obviously wasn't that great. So, but like I said at the beginning of the video, you can't read too much into anything at a minute, because it's all pre-season, and fitness is key. And once the fitness is up, then the more tactical sort of like master plan can be able to implement, because by then you just have to focus on those sort of like tactical analysis, rather than trying to get your body into shape and into the best condition possible for the coming season. So overall, I have like I said, fitness is key. So the game was, I thought promising in patches, but I wouldn't read too much into anything. It's a good start to the tour, but like I said, last year we won everything, but obviously that didn't translate into our the start of the Premier League. So obviously very, very good individual performances from Schneiderlin, Memphis, and Andreas Pereira in particular for me. But overall, like I said, interesting to see what you guys make of this performance and how you thought the new signings did on their debut. So give me a comment below on what you guys thought of Schneiderlin, and would you guys start a few more youngsters perhaps in the next game as the starting 11, then produce a more experience in the second half, etc. So leave a comment below on anything you want to talk about, and we'll try to get something going underneath. That wraps up another video here on the Man United Daily YouTube channel. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, comment below on any of the stories mentioned, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And also, if you want to keep to be updated with the latest videos, please subscribe to the channel for more content. You can check me out as well on Twitter at ManUnitedDaily, or visit the website at ManUnitedDaily.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.